Hello, my name is Dr. Tammy Frame, and today I want to talk to you about my life roadmap. My overarching goal is to create more time and space for my family, friends, the volunteering, and things that I enjoy. Um, right now, my husband and I volunteer at an organization called City on the Hill, and specifically, it's a health clinic in Milwaukee. We also volunteer a lot at our church, and in one of the ministries, we've adopted an elementary school in Milwaukee Public Schools near the church, and we do a lot to support staff, and we also help the homeless families in those schools, and we really enjoy that and would like to do more of that. In order to get to those goals, in the next 6 months, here are some things that I'd like to accomplish. I'd like to get all of the marketing for the business pre-written before the school year starts. Once things get rolling with clients and professional development and the school year gets going, it gets very, very busy. And one thing as a business owner, you need to keep bringing on new clients. So I'd like to get all of my social media written, all of my blog posts written, all of my slow drip campaigns, newsletters, all of that written before the school year starts, and then be a lot easier to implement. I also want to look at some of my bigger business expenses, things like QuickBooks, Salesforce, and see if there aren't some open source, less expensive options that would do the same thing for us. I'd like to look more at financial reports and see what's profitable for us, what's not, and use that information to make better business decisions. I'd like to get a business mentor through SCORE. SCORE is an organization that has retired successful business owners who mentor other small business owners, and I think I could benefit a lot from that. I've already started this process of kind of letting go of clients and some of our employees that were less functional, and that has really made a huge difference. Right now, I think we have a really good, strong working team, and I'd like to be more proactive in that in the future, and just making things more peaceful and functional. That is really worth it and has made a huge difference. My husband and I would like to relocate to Milwaukee in the next 5 years. That will require us to downsize. We are currently living in a duplex that we own, so we're going to have to paint a balcony, fix some plasters, and finish replacing all of the windows and doors. That will then mean when that's done, we can either rent out our current duplex or we can sell it. And we want to buy a second duplex in Milwaukee so we can be closer to our volunteering in our church. And one thing that I've come to realize as I sort of research this is once we move to a more urban environment, I won't necessarily need a car. A lot of times I'm traveling to places via plane, train, and then I get a rental car. And the days that I'm not traveling for consulting and teaching, I'm often in the office doing virtual meetings. So there is a Zip car service in Milwaukee where you just use the car on an as-needed basis, and I think I could save a lot of money that way. So a lot of these things are just simplifying, downsizing, and helping us get to the goals that we want to accomplish. In 10 years, my husband and I would really like to work a 4-day work week. And we think we can do this if we would work 4 10-hour days per week. That would allow us to spend more time with our grandchildren. It would allow us to spend more time volunteering. I would also like to restrict my travel and teaching to 6 days a month and spend the remaining days in the month in the office. That would also help me meet all of my goals. Thank you so much for listening to my strategic plan. I'm really excited to get to know you a little bit better today and find out what is important to you, how you'll get there, and what sub goals you'll have in the next 6 months, where you see yourself in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. I think this will be a really fun exercise, and I'm looking forward to it. So have a great day and have fun with this.